Hey everyone, thought I'd hop on here and just thank everybody for all the love and for everyone who's shared the videos I've done recently, the Christmas stuff, and it's overwhelming. I'm excited and blessed to be able to do this, and it's a lot of fun, but I did not realize how much work goes into doing the YouTube thing. So a lot of respect for everybody who does this professionally. I thought maybe since I'm kind of at the beginning of this and new and learning, I'd bring you along the journey with me. So I thought maybe I'll do a series of videos starting with my pedal board. What I'm doing there when I'm stomping all over the place, it's basically my electric guitar pedal board that I've converted over to my acoustic guitar pedal board. So I can show you that. And I thought maybe I would do a video on the audio path to get the sound finalized, and then the video stuff, the camera and all of that stuff. And then the lighting, kind of how I'm programming that and switching that. So I'll do separate videos of all those, but I thought, well, if it's interesting to anybody to know that stuff, they can watch. And I always like the BTS stuff behind the scenes myself, so maybe someone will like that. But yeah, I'll keep doing the looping videos, the songs and stuff, and publishing those. For now, just can kind of show you what I'm doing to get these results at the beginning anyway, and hopefully I'll get better at all this as I go. But anyways, without further ado, here's my pedal board. All right, so basically the signal starts over here at the line 6 wireless, and it's just a relay G10. I've got one extra transmitter there. It's charged up just in case I'm doing a concert and the battery wants to die, then I can switch it out for that. So the signal goes from the line 6 wireless and it comes into this Dunlop pedal. I use that for the clap sounds. I use it for regular wah type of stuff. Then it comes out of the wah, goes over to this volume pedal here, and this is just a standard Ernie Ball mono volume pedal. And so this pedal just handles my volumes for every part. So if I have to have something quiet, I'll back it off as it goes into the looper. So I'm not recording everything at the same volume. You can't hear, one thing louder than the other. And basically I need headroom from this pedal, to get my kick drum probably the loudest, and things like the bass and clap probably are the loudest things. And then I'll back it off for every other part. So that goes actually on its way to the looper. It doesn't go directly to the looper. It goes through this other pedal first, which is like a delay reverb pedal, and it gives me like some ambient sounds. It's set for the tempo of the song. Basically, it comes from the volume pedal into the reverb so that I can print whatever effects I'm using for that specific sound. If it's like a cello sound, I want it to be delayed and washed, and I want to record that into the looper. But I want things like kick and clap and all that to be dry. So I just turn that off. So yeah, I'll switch that for different types of sounds. But you can see it goes from the reverb pedal directly into the looper. So basically I record all my layers there. And then the final stage is it comes out of the looper all the way around into this Fushweller. It's just another volume pedal, but I use that for doing big mutes. If I need to stop and have just a huge break, I'll use that, just pull it back and push it down really fast. I use it for fade outs on songs live, so I can just fade out, especially for the EDM stuff. I don't really use it on songs as much because I just end the song by double tapping the looper pedal. This looper pedal, it's the cheapest pedal you can get. So basically it's a Lakato $77 looper pedal. The reason why it's taped off, I don't know if you can see that with the camera, but it has a glitch where if I have it louder than that, it runs out of headroom and it just distorts, and it's just an atrocious sound, but it's just painful. So I taped it off so it can never go above that spot. So the Crybaby Wah into the Ernie Ball volume pedal, into the Sonic Cake delay reverb, and then into the looper, and then over to the Fushweller output pedal. So that's kind of the signal flow there. A couple things, just one story about this volume pedal is it actually rode on the back of a U-Haul one time from BC to Calgary, right through Golden. All the snow was caked in snow and ice, and it was on the back fender, and there's no lip or anything to hold it on. It rode through the mountains and everywhere, and it didn't fall off, which is incredible. But it's still going, and it's just a mono volume pedal. It doesn't have the tuner out or anything. And then the looper, I basically hacked it so that I can get sections of a song. So if I just tap the pedal once, it will start recording, and then when I tap it again, it stops recording, and it sets the boundaries of that loop. Push it, it starts looping, and I push it again, and it stops, and then it's playing back from that point. Now, if I hit it again, then I can record another part, and it's within the boundaries of that loop, and then I stop it, and I have 2 parts. If I hit it again, now I can have 3 parts, as many as you want.
But what I can do is, those are all merged, like all 4 of those parts, or however many parts, if I do 10 or 20, they're all merged as one layer. But I realized that what I can do, I could treat that as a verse layer, and then say it's 4 parts or whatever, kick drum, a bass part, a clap, and a snare or something. Then what I can do is, if I play those as a verse section a little quieter, then I can crank my pedal up and as the input and add another layer by starting again. As long as that's red, it's creating a new layer. So I can do, as it loops, I can do one more part, and then there it goes again. I can do another part, and then I can do another part. You can see it's going around. Every time it goes around, I can do another part. And so I could add like another 4 parts and stop it. Now it's blue playing black. It's blue playing back. And so now I have 8 parts playing. But the cool part is I can undo that last record layer. So for example, think of it as these 4 parts are kind of layered above, or however many parts I've layered. And when I hold the pedal down for 2 seconds, there, it just switched over and it lifted off that layer, but it's still there. And so then what I can do is I can play my verse section, and then if I get to the chorus, I can hold down the pedal, and then boom, it puts that other part back on. And now I have all those other parts. So I have actually like a chorus section. And so it's kind of a hack to get 2 different song sections out of it with just literally a 1-channel looper. So I kind of hacked that way. And I think other people probably do as well, but I didn't see any videos. I just figured that out. I figured there's got to be a way to do this. So that's cool about that. So that's how I get, basically as many parts as I want in multiple sections of a song with only 1 pedal. And then if you look way over here, these are the 2 pedals. So this 1 pedal here, I use for muting the reverb for my vocals live. It used to be a momentary switch. So you'd hit it and it'd turn off the reverb, and then you hit it again and turn it back on. But that proved to be not good, because I would hit it and then I'd forget. As I'm looping, I'm using my feet and I can't get over to it while the reverb's off and my vocals dry as a bone, and it didn't work. So what I did is I switched it. So as I hold it down with my foot, the reverb's off. And as soon as I go into looping mode, I literally have to take my foot off it because I have to press pedals. Well, as soon as I take my foot off, then the reverb's on for my vocal. So that works best for me. So that's for the reverb of the vocal, and that's going into a Mackie mixer. I can show that other audio stuff later in a different video. And then this other pedal goes straight to the lighting. And that's how I do the lighting switches myself, just with that. And it basically switches through presets that I've created for that song. So an intro, maybe a verse 1, then a chorus, then a verse 2, and that type of thing. And that just does them in sequential order. So if I mess up and hit it twice, then I've messed up. But as long as I hit it once, it'll just cycle through those presets. That's the pedal board. So there you go. That's kind of how I'm doing the looping. Oh, and the other thing is, if I double click this, it's gone forever. Basically, I use the same patch and I delete everything after I'm done. So it's a one-time thing. So what you see, that's only happened once. Anyways, I'll do a video for the audio path and some of the camera stuff and some of the video stuff and the lighting stuff. So watch for those videos soon. Take care.